99% of the time, you are not overtraining. 99% of the time, what you are doing is under-recovering. Now, when people think about under-recovery as opposed to overtraining, usually the advice is eat more, okay? That's not necessarily the best advice. Eating more calories is not always the answer. You need to eat enough calories to fuel your workouts, eat enough calories to recover from your workouts and build yourself up for the next workout. But after a certain point, eating more is just going to make you fat. After you realize you're getting enough calories on a regular basis, what you need to do is make sure you know what kinds of calories you're getting in. For instance, protein is usually the next thing people talk about in terms of under-recovery. You're not getting enough protein. Very important, protein. It keeps your muscle from being broken down too much. It builds your muscle back up so you can get stronger. Yes, you need protein to survive your workouts plus to build up for the next workout. Very true. However, there's a point after which you are not going to be able to use any more protein. Okay, so you have enough calories, you have enough protein. What comes next is fat and or carbohydrates. I lose fat and build muscle without carbohydrates. However, I have done that in the past. If you're eating carbohydrates, make sure you're eating them at the proper time. Carbohydrates disappear, okay? I can't work out at 5 in the morning and then eat carbohydrates, my pre-workout meal, at 5 in the afternoon, okay? I can't have my pre-workout meal at 5 in the morning and have my workout at 5 in the afternoon. The carbohydrates disappear. What you need to do is eat before your workout carbohydrates to fuel your body, and then take in preferably liquid, preferably simple sugar, carbohydrates after the workout with some protein, very little fat, to go ahead and replace the glycogen, okay, the carbs, the sugar in your body for the next workout. And the rest of the day, you don't really need carbohydrates. I personally am fat adapted. I don't eat very many carbohydrates at all, just trace carbohydrates, okay? And because of that, because my body is used to burning fat, I don't necessarily need to eat in a particular, pre-workout, post-workout meal, okay? Because my body's used to burning fat, so I don't use carbs at all. However, let's get to fat. Whether you're fat adapted and fat instead of carbs is your primary source of energy or not, you need a minimum of a certain amount of fat. People say 20%. I don't like people going below 30% of your calories coming from fat calories. A couple reasons for this, and they basically all have to do with hormones, especially for men, because fat, especially saturated fat and cholesterol, are hormone precursors for testosterone, okay? You take them, break them down, make testosterone. That means if you're not getting enough fat or not enough saturated fat or not enough cholesterol, you are not going to produce enough testosterone. Testosterone, men especially use it to build up their muscles. Men need it to be aggressive, and I don't mean roid range aggressive. What I mean is to go in there and kill the weights and have a positive mental attitude, you need a certain level of testosterone. Lower testosterone means, first of all, you won't recover, okay, because your muscles need testosterone to build up and recover. And also, you'll go in, you'll be so passive. Instead of just killing the workout, you'll go in like, oh, well, maybe I'll just do a little hula hoop and then juggle some bowling balls and then, throw some darts and go home, okay? So like I said, testosterone is dependent upon the amount of fat you take in. Another thing that affects testosterone is sleep, okay? People don't get enough sleep, and then they wonder why it is that they can't recover from their workouts and come back stronger the next time. And not just testosterone. Another thing that I've noticed with me personally, very important that I get enough sleep. If I don't get enough sleep, I resent my workouts. I hate my workouts. I go to the gym, I'm like, I am so tired, I just want to sleep. I lay down to stretch and I'm like almost falling asleep. So obviously I don't put 100% effort into my workouts when I'm dead tired. don't put 100% of effort into my workouts, first of all, I'm not tearing my muscles down to build them up again, so I'm not getting stronger. Plus, I'm maybe losing strength because if I kill it this week and then next week I'm exhausted and I'm like barely at 60%, 80% effort, of course I'm not going to be as strong as I was last week when I was well rested. So sleep is very important in terms of recovering properly and avoiding, quote, overtraining. Water. You need water. If you are a little bit dehydrated, you lose a lot of strength and a lot of endurance, okay? If you are a little bit dehydrated, you feel bad, so once again, you can't put 100% effort because you're just feeling bad, okay? And another thing is your muscles are mostly made out of blood. Blood is mostly made out of water. If you have too little water in your body, how do you expect to be able to build up more muscle? Now, the last type of overtraining that I'm going to talk about is the only one that is really difficult to remedy, okay? This is the only proper overtraining that there is. Everything else is just under recovery. The only type of overtraining that really exists is what I call mental overtraining, okay? I recently went from doing full body workouts Monday, Wednesday, Friday, cardio on Tuesday and Thursday, to upper body calisthenics Monday and Thursday, lower body calisthenics Tuesday and Friday, and Wednesday, Saturday, Sunday I usually did something active, okay? Maybe go for a jog or a run. But only working out 4 days a week, upper body twice, lower body twice. Now, why is this? I increased not necessarily the number of exercises I did, although I did, but I also really increased the volume per exercise, how many total repetitions I was doing. So the thing is, I did that for like a week or two, and I'm like, going to the gym, okay, I gotta do my chin-ups, and then I gotta do my pull-ups, then I gotta do my rows, then I gotta do ring dips, ring push-ups, close hand push-ups, jump rope intervals. Hey, then I need to start all over again with my lower body, and I was just really kind of hating it, okay? Also, I was like doing that Monday, and then Wednesday, I'm still sore from Monday. I'm like, oh God, I really don't want to go to the gym. So it wasn't just a matter of how much I was training physically, it was just, I just trained the day before yesterday. I don't want to do this again. Mental overtraining. When I broke it down, I go to the gym these days. Listen, I only work my upper body twice a week. Today is one of those days, okay? I only do chin-ups twice a week. Today is one of those days. I only do so many sets of chin-ups, so many repetitions per set. Every single repetition of every single set has to be absolutely perfect, or I'm going to lose this opportunity, which means that half of the work for the week is going to be for nothing, which means 1/8 of this month is going to be wasted, okay? As opposed to when you work out like every day, you're thinking, well, hey, you know, I'm going to do this 7 times this week, so if I get a bad, you know, body weight row or a bad, you know, dip workout today, who really cares, because I'm going to do it again tomorrow and the day after and the day after and the day after. There's no sense of urgency, sense of importance to get in a really great workout right now if you're doing it more often. It gets diluted, okay? And another thing is, like I said, it's just the amount of time, okay? When I go to the workout now and I know I'm just doing my upper body, I'm like, I need to kill it. It will be over soon enough, but while I'm here, I really need to kill it. Then I go home, come back the next day. All right, just lower body, 100% really going into lower body. Okay, Wednesday I have a day off. I always do something active, and then I go ahead again. You almost want to feel like you're being held back, okay? It's almost like I do an upper body workout on Monday, and then I want to do my pull-ups again on Tuesday. I'm like, oh man. And then Wednesday, it's like, gee, I really want to do some pull-ups again. And then Thursday, finally I have my opportunity to let out all this, I really wanted to do pull-ups all damn week and finally I have my chance again. You want to be raring to go. You want to be a caged animal who's being let loose on the gym, as opposed to a caged animal who's trying to stay in his cage and they have to drag him out and force him to get a workout in. Okay? So like I said, aside from all the other things that have more to do with under recovery than overtraining, the only true type of overtraining that there is, in my opinion, is the mental overtraining.